Hello friends, this is Barbara from Wigs and Fluff. Now today I have for you a video about wigs that you can use to swim in your pool if you have a pool, or the lake if you've got a lake. So here I am with my flamingo gear because I am a flamingo. I wade. I don't swim and go underwater too much. A little bit trouble this morning with my voice, though. I've got my tea right there with me this morning. A little trouble with my voice. Now I've got my earrings on, my flamingo earrings and necklace on. I've got my little icon up there, and I'm all set to talk about wigs and flamingos. It's kind of a crazy analogy, but here goes. So, always choose a pixie wig. If you're going to swim, and by swim I mean going under the water or swimming on top where you get your hair all wet, you want a pixie first and foremost, I think. A pixie is short, it's easy to deal with, and you can find ways, and I'm going to show you ways that you can keep it on your head even if you are diving into the pool, which is something I'm not going to do. I am going to sit on the dock. I am going to read my magazines. I am going to enjoy a nice cup of tea, and I'm going to get in the water and float on my floats. That's what I do. And then when I get off my floats, I swim around in the lake, but I am the kind that does not get her hair wet. So I can wear a pixie in the water and I will be just fine. It's going to get a little bit wet, it's going to get splashed a bit, but it's going to be okay. Now what we're talking about today is people who are going to take the full plunge. And I mean going diving and going straight into the water and being able to deal with your hair. Now I'm a very good swimmer. I can very well swim across the lake if I want to. But for the most part, I'm going to be sitting or wading like a flamingo. I'm not going to be getting my head wet too much. So always choose a pixie is the first rule, because the pixie is small, it's short, it's easy to wear, and honestly, you're not going to be doing a whole lot of damage to pixies. Secondly, I would choose one with bangs like this. I think it's going to be a little bit easier to keep on your head. The whole problem with swimming with a wig on is it'll float off if you're not careful. If you dive in the pool with a wig on, most embarrassing moment of your life when your wig goes down that way and you go down this way. You don't want that happening, but there are ways that you can keep your wig on while you are swimming. But you do need to remember to rinse your wig out. Chlorine is not going to be really good for your wig. It's going to dry the wig out way faster than it normally would, and it's going to cut down the lifetime of your wig. Chlorine or even lake water is not good, because lake water is lake water. You know, it's just natural water, but it's still not going to be the greatest for your hair. So always remember to shampoo it or wash it afterwards. Just rinse it out really good. Now, how to secure it. First of all, the first thing you're going to need is a wig grip. I know I have one. I can't find mine. I don't usually wear them because they're tight on my head and it gives me headaches. But if you're going to go in the water, and if you're going to go diving in the water, you probably want to put on a wig grip, because that's going to be a really good way to keep your wig on. The second thing that you can do is secure it with bobby pins. Taking a bobby pin and weaving it through the weft and your natural bio hair, if you have it, is a good way. Now, if you don't have any bio hair, you're going to have to glue that sucker on. Glue it the best you can on your head and pray it doesn't fall off. There are different kinds of glues that you can get. It Stays is one, but it could be water soluble. You don't want a water soluble one. You want a water resistant glue. And having said that, it's going to be harder to get it out or off your skin if you're bald, or if you have bio hair, then it's going to be more difficult to get it off of your bio hair. But anyways, Got to Be glue is, I'm told, is a very good glue. I don't have any use for it because I don't use that. But it's in a yellow container, and I'll leave a link to it in the description box below if you need that. Now, what they use that for is for lace fronts. If you've got a wig with a lace front that you want to wear in the pool because it's going to look more like your natural scalp instead of something like that, you don't want that showing in the pool. So a lot of people are choosing to wear lace fronts in the pool. So you need something to glue down that lace front. Otherwise, it's going to be pretty obvious and it's not going to be natural looking like you hoped. So the best thing to glue it down with is either It Stays or Got to Be glue. Got to Be glue from the Got to Be products. And it's in the yellow container, Got to Be glue. And I'll leave a link in the description box below. If you want to try it, it's not expensive. You could give it a go. If you have a lace front wig you want to try it with, you've got a pool in your backyard, you can try it. And bobby pins. So you need a wig grip, Got to Be glue, and bobby pins. And that should keep it on your head. You need like 4, 5 in the front, bobby pins, securing it on, and about 3, 4 in the back to secure it on your head so that you know it's not going to go anywhere. Those bobby pins are going to hold pretty good. And you just weave it in and out of the weave so that you catch the weave with it. And that will keep it on your head. The Got to Be glue, like I said, is for the lace front, to gluing down that lace front in right up here in the front so that when you dive into the pool, it's not going to dissolve on you just like that and let go. It's going to stay glued down. So you want, and Got to Be glue, I think, is water resistant. So that will help you. Now, if you don't have a lace front, then what you can do is when you come up, quickly put your hands up and just pull it down. So if you've gone in the water and it's pulled back like this, you can just, when you come up, you can do this number. I've seen people doing that, you know, just pulling down. So you want a wig, a pixie wig with lots of bangs. And so that's the easiest way to do things. Now, I have on the BILLIE. I didn't even tell you which one I have on. I have on the BILLIE today in dark blonde with highlighted copper blonde. And this is by ESTETICA. ESTETICA in number, what is it? RH1488. RH1488. This is the BILLIE wig. Cute little wig. I really like it. And it comes down very long in the back. It's got like 2.5 inches in the back, which makes it very nice to cover up those long hairlines that might show when you get into the pool. So you have to be very careful with that. So this is one possibility that you could wear in the pool, something like the BILLIE. The next one is the NIMA, the NORIKO NIMA. Let's see about this one. This one may be too much hair. What do you think? Is that going to be too much hair in the pool? We'll see. If you have, some people do wear long wigs and go swimming with long wigs, and they go to all the trouble of putting them on and working with them and everything and getting them glued down so they're not going to go anywhere. You're using bobby pins and wig bands. So this is the NIMA. I like the name NIMA. I think it's cute. So here's one that you could wear in the pool, and when you come out, it's going to look like that, which is not terrible, but you can quickly do like that. And of course, it's going to be wet, so it's going to be close to your head, but you can quickly go like that and fix it back. So this is an idea, something short, something pixie-like, and you can see how pretty that is in the back. I love the NIMA. The NIMA is just so pretty, and this is in sugarcane. the color Sugarcane. So I really, really like that particular wig. And this one would probably be good for swimming too. So there's the second one. So we have the BILLIE and the NIMA. And the last one is an idea. This one is the Dance Wig in Golden Wheat by Paula Young. This is where Velcro adjusters will really help you out, because if you've got those hook ones, they could come out and hang down. And that would be embarrassing too, if you have your hooks hanging out. But like one viewer said, you can simply fix the hook in the right place and stitch it and sew it in, so it's not going to be coming out. So here is the Dance Wig. Now this one would be really cute. This one would be really cute to go swimming in. Really cute to be swimming in. And when you come up out of the water, it's going to look like this, so you can always quickly pull it down. Now, having said all of that, I'm going to be the flamingo myself. I'm going to be the lady sitting up on the deck chair on the side of the pool with my feet up, reading a book or a magazine. And occasionally I'm going to go get into the pool with my wig on, not doing anything to it, absolutely nothing, just the way it is, plopping it on, and then I'm going to walk around and wade around, maybe swim a little bit with my head up out of the water, but that's just me. That's what I do. But sometimes you have situations, if you've got a backyard pool and you've got grandchildren or children, then you may feel the need to swim underwater with them. I did a lot of that when I was younger. I had hair then though. And I taught my own children to swim and my grandchildren to swim, because I'm a swim team person. I was on the swim team in high school. So I'm a strong swimmer. And I can swim across the lake if need be. I can swim across the pool if need be. So I used to do all kinds of things and take the kids for rides on my back and swimming, and they're all really strong swimmers today. But I'm going to be the one wading in the pool with my wig on, with my pretty wig on, and I'm going to be the one sitting at the side of the pool and not diving into the pool. But that's just me. That's just me. But if you're the kind that you want to get out there, you've got a backyard pool and you want to get in it with your grandchildren, then, or you're on vacation and you want to go swimming in the beach and on the water in the ocean, and so what you've got to do is use your wig grip, get the bobby pins going, and if you've chosen a lace front, that's fine. You can choose a lace front. Then you need the got to be glued right there, and hold it down till it's dry, and then you should be secure enough to go. Should be good to go. But you can also, second way is just use the wig grip, use the bobby pins around 4 or 5 in the front, 4 in the back, 3 or 4 in the back. Then you're good to go, and you can just pull it down. After you come up out of the water, you can just pull it back down like this, and it doesn't look too weird. People do that when they come out. They go like that anyways, I suppose. So, you know, you're not going to be looking really weird. So, anyways, those are some of my thoughts about swimming and about using wigs during the summer heat when you're swimming in the pool. So the one I have now is the Dance in Golden Wheat by Paula Young. Very, very pretty wig. One of my favorites. I really love this pixie. I think it's one of my favorite pixie wigs. This and the sparkle. So anyways, I would choose something like this probably or the BILLIE or the NIMA, something like that, to be beside the pool with. Now, I want to talk to you about something else. Are you having a hard time right now? I am. With your neighbors, with your spouse, with your children, with your relatives, with your dog. Jesus said that in the end times, people would be lovers of themselves, rude, prideful, arrogant, rebellious, lovers of pleasure rather than lovers of God. But we are to continue into what we have learned. And what have we learned? To follow Jesus and to do what Jesus commands us to do. Being kind to people, loving to people, showing people the way. Because we know whom we learned it from. You are equipped for every good work. You are already equipped. So now continue in godliness and occupy until he comes back. And it's not going to be long. It's very, very short. The time is short. So trust Jesus today. If you haven't already, trust him today, and he'll not let you down. Now, I have my flamingos with me today, and I have on the dance wig by Paula Young, and I'm ready to go get my suit on and sit out by the pool, by the lake. So that's my story for today, and I'll see you tomorrow.